Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty. What's going on, everybody? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my little section of the universe that I call Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Great to see all of you guys. Give me that thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay as always. We'll get started in just a few minutes, as we always do every single week here, and give people some time to come into the chat over here. I'm actually getting notified by my own Chrome browser that I am online live right now. That is really cool, actually. I've never seen that. They're reminding me like I'm subscribed to my own channel. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Looks like we got the thumbs up going there in effect. Great to see everybody. We're getting closer and closer into December, obviously, as we round out the year. A really fast year this has been. It feels like we were just doing this, actually. It's kind of crazy. Let's see here. We've got a lot of people jumping up in here in the chat. 24 visible over here, but we've got more on this side here. And it's still kind of almost delayed, just a little bit. Obviously, nothing has jumped up over here. This happened last week, so we'll give it a second. And I'm sure that will jump in just a few moments. Let's see here. Lord Darkside, Erna, what's going on? Great to see you. Annette Cervantes is joining us as well. Thanks so much for jumping on, Annette. I appreciate you. There we go. There we go. There we go. It is in effect. Now it is moving along. It seems to be delayed. I don't know why. This is the second week now that it's done that. But as long as it kicks in at one point, we're ready to roll. So very, very cool. Lord Darkside, Carl Broussard, what's going on, brother? Thanks so much for jumping on. We have got, let's see, who else? Drew, there we go. Drew's food reviews in effect. Obviously enjoying the show with Peepers there in the lobby, of course. I always think of the cats that Drew has every time I see Peepers here in the lobby. Let's see here. Klon Go, what's going on? Great to see you as well. Let's see here. Everyone is doing okay. Great to see. Silobong, thanks so much for jumping on. What it do? I'm glad I got the most popular album there, Erna, with the most popular Prince album in the year it came out was Purple Rain, 1984. Definitely awesome. And Annette, thank you so much for the information from my socials, following me on social media at IG, at Peep This Out Reviews, and obviously tip jarring across the board. You can definitely do here on PayPal, recommended naturally there. And shout outs to Bus7332 down over here, already the super chatter donation of the, he's definitely the fastest one of the fastest ones every single week. Buzz, thank you so much for doing that. Should you guys wish to be like Buzz, as always, of course, follow along down below in the description box. You'll find the information on how to do that, as well as the first pinned comment if you're watching this on the replay, which is actually going to be on tomorrow, actually. You'll find this replay at 12 o'clock Pacific time standard here for the West Coast. And then naturally, you'll find the new review coming out on Sunday. So you'll have content all throughout the weekend. Good times. But again, if you're going to be doing the super chatting here in the chat, naturally, keep in mind YouTube does take a little bit from you, but PayPal is always recommended. If you're watching on desktop, it's the upper right hand corner of your display. You'll find the link there, as well as down below and the first pinned comment. So thank you so much in advance. And of course, you guys will be the official show sponsors. Your name will be down below in the description box, as well as here on screen, which is really, really cool. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. And Bus, yes, it's going to be a rainy weekend here in Southern Cali, and I'm excited. Starting tomorrow, actually, a little bit late in the day, then supposedly all day on Sunday, and then into Monday. So I'm excited. I am very much excited because we don't get rain too often here, but when we do, it's a nice situation. So I'm excited to be in and kind of relax, catch up on shows, and just, you know, kind of chill for just a little bit. So let's see here. Carl Broussard, haven't picked up any of the new Sonic games just yet there. I got to take a look and see what's going on rating-wise there. I haven't played a good Sonic game in a long time, to be honest, Kyle. So I love all the classic stuff, naturally. I did get my Genesis Mini, though, a couple of weeks ago. That was only available in Japan, but it's available to buy here in North America. It's basically the same exact console in English, too. So you can choose different things. It's really cool. Take it out. Take a look on Amazon. Take a look at the Genesis Mini 2. Very, very cool stuff. And just so you guys know, well, we got another super chat donation jumping in here again. Here's for a bowl of pho. There we go, Buzz, jumping in. That's going to cover the bowl of pho here in Southern California. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know the wifey will definitely appreciate that. I can definitely go for some pho right now. That sounds good. Some shredded egg noodles would go pretty amazing with that, of course. Some sliced pork. And a couple of those split eggs in there as well, too. That sounds really, really tasty right now. The bone broth. As well, bone marrow. Oh man, I'm so hungry right now. I can't even tell you. Well, I just did actually. I'm pretty hungry right now. Let's see here. Where was I as we're going up here? So yes, plenty of rain coming up this weekend. It's going to be a very, very wet weekend, and I'm excited for that. Should be really, really good. Just in case you guys don't know it, and chances are you probably have seen it advertised already if you have the McDonald's app. I'm always in that thing. Yesterday and today, you can get a double cheeseburger in the app for 50 cents. So I did it yesterday. I wasn't going to do it today. I thought about it, but naturally, there we go, Bus, jumping in over there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. A little goes a long way, and I greatly appreciate that always, Bus. Thank you so much for doing what you do. I really want to get over to Disney. Actually, the wifey is there with my sister-in-law today, actually. They're there at Disneyland today, basically just hanging out and just relaxing and doing their thing there. So definitely some good stuff I can't wait to see. I know they're posting up online right now with all kinds of stuff, so I'm excited to see what that's all about. But yes, really, really want to get back on over there to do some stuff as well. Could not make it today, but I would have liked that. But naturally, I'm streaming here, so of course, you know, Fridays are my thing for you guys always. Let's see here. Sila Bong is talking to Randy. Everybody is in the house here. Jackie Hero Food Reviews. Thanks so much for jumping on, Jackie. Great to see you. Great to see you. I got to take a look and see what your latest piece of content is, because they have the Zesty King over in your area for Burger King, I should say. And that's something that's very easy to put together here on the pretty much in America, of course, with zesty sauce and onion rings. But I'd like to see that personally. But definitely, guys, shoot on over to Drew's Food Reviews, Jackie Hero Food Reviews. You guys should be subscribed as well. Good times across the board on those channels. A lot of great content as always. Just passionate content creators putting out the stuff that they love to do, and it's great to see always. Drew, got some extra cat blankets. Got 4 for them and Tazzy and Ziggy. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. What's the weather going to be like up your way there, Drew? I know down here you know what it is. Let's see here. Erna, maybe the last stream before Christmas. Play Wham! Last Christmas's background music. You know, if I would, but I would not be able to monetize my stream. I would get hit with copyright with that. So that's probably a no-go. Maybe like an off-market version of it or something like that we can do. We'll have to see. Let's see. Lord Darkside, the only stream I'll stop listening to Eminem to watch. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You choosing my stream over Eminem, that really says a lot. I appreciate that. I like Eminem too. It's pretty awesome. So we are in here in effect, guys. We have a couple of reviews tonight, which should be a lot of fun. So it'll be a little bit of a review a few minutes from now, naturally. And of course, I'll show you something as I always do. And we'll finish out tonight with another review, which I have them all lined up here. There's no oven cooking, nothing like that at all. It's very chilly here in the studio, which I really like there. I really was paying for it with the heat and everything going on here the last few months. So I'm really glad that we're kind of getting into what feels like fall weather, winter weather, I should say. So good times across the board. Tony Montana, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping in there. I appreciate you. Guys, and also thank you so much for hitting up my merch shop, by the way. I've got a bunch of sales that have come through yesterday and today. I guess you guys are using my code that I have here in the lobby, PEEPCAP, on there for 20% off. And obviously with the holidays coming up there as well, I think that's what's spiking all of that. I haven't been doing anything different with it there, but naturally I'm having a little bit of a problem with my my shop underneath my my videos. It seems to be displaying stuff that's a lot older. I mean, it's still available, but it's not the main ones that I want to put there, which is usually my hats, my water bottle that I have, my stickers, and things like that as well. So I'm trying to get that sorted out, but you can always hit up the store itself directly, and then it'll be visible for you. Everything is there. So if you guys wanted to use that stuff, the code is accessible with all of that stuff, of course. So, but guys, thank you so much in advance of that, should you guys wish to do that. And to everyone who has purchased a bunch of stuff, there's a bunch of my hats that you guys are buying, as well as that water bottle, as well as the stickers and those things too there. It really blows me away. They're just things that I threw together and that I just wanted to put together just so I have something for you guys here on the channel, and it's been a lot of fun watching that. But thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see here, but it's great to have everybody here in effect. We've got Maureen Descatato. What's going on, Maureen? Thank you so much. I got your email and replied back to you there, just so you know, regarding that issue with the water bottle. So you'll find the information in your email. I replied back. But thank you so much for jumping on as always. Larry Nguyen as well. Great to see you on here. Michael Domayer, you know what it is. Thank you so much for jumping in as well too. Gamer Girl 101, 100 years ago. Thanks so much for jumping in. Let's see, we got Chris Tobin as well. What up, do? Happy Friday to you as well, my friend. To you as well. Let's see here. Going down the line. Dom's World. It's the Peep This Out hour with Ian K. I appreciate that. Yes, it is. Thank you so much for jumping on. Sebasti, thank you so much for being here as well. Misty Smith is in effect. Ho, ho, ho. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Ian K's Friday night show today. It's great to see y'all again. Today is Friday, December 9th, 2022. And you already know Fridays rock. Yes, they do. Absolutely. Twisted Sister style. I want to rock, and it does, definitely. Let's see here. Excited for the review today. You've got two of them. It's going to be kind of fun. One of them I'm very interested to try. It should be kind of interesting. It should be good. Drew says, must be a run-up with USPS or Postal Service there. They're always slow this time of the year, typically. You know, they always tell you to get your stuff out early because of the holiday seasons. It's always the same every year. Let me shoot on down over here. Let's see here. Maureen Descatato, hi Ian and Winnie, how are you both tonight? We're doing very well, thank you, thank you. Absolutely. Let's see here. Erna singing Misty is always exciting, of course. Annette Cervantes, Sebasti, great, just gotten pretty busy. Hope all is well with you as well. And everyone is so busy this time of the year. I know that, you know, with everything winding down for the year and thinking about already next month, it's already in that mode, you know, of thinking that way. I'm pretty much in that mode also, kind of planning January just a little bit as well. About halfway through the top 10 that I plan on coming out, which I'm going to try to get out a little bit earlier this year. I don't think I'm going to put that out on the very last day of the month. I may do that actually probably like maybe closer to a little past the mid-month time frame, maybe like the last almost week and a half of the month. Erna 782, thanks so much for jumping on there with the super chat donation. And the question is, let me see what this jumping in over here. What's the biggest Def Leppard album and what year? Wow, I want to say that's Hysteria. I think 1986, I believe it is, with Pour Some Sugar on Me, Animal, and all the rest of them. I love Def Leppard. It says that's one of my playlists actually on Spotify. So I believe it's that. I believe. So far, let me see if I can go 2 for 2 with you, Erna. 2 for 2. But good times across the board, you know, naturally as we're winding it down for the year. So again, that top 10, look for that closer towards the end of the month, not necessarily like so close in because I'm in the middle of like 3 different things at the moment. One of them was a quickie that I kind of did and threw together, which you're going to see on Sunday, which was kind of like in between what I'm doing. And actually the last thing that I did with something kind of thrown together quickly as well too, actually, from Duncan as well too there. So we might as well get into that since we're segueing into the content from this past week. Let me bring it up over here. So guys, as you saw, Jack in the Box Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger, new and improved with that question mark action over there. Apparently they were doing some seasoning on the grill, and that's essentially what supposedly takes up the difference of like the older version that they had. Now the older version, I believe, had like an onion mayo type of thing back in the day, and there was no I want to say no mustard. I think it was ketchup. That may be mistaken. I mean, it's my mom's favorite burger, I think I said in that review, which, by the way, Mama Peeps, love you, love you. Thank you so much for jumping on as always. I'll give you a call right after. But I believe that was the big deal with that. But naturally, the new seasoning that they're doing while they're grilling it there is a little bit of difference to it there naturally. The saltiness is a little bit more. It's not necessarily a bad thing because salt is flavor. But it was a lot of fun checking out that burger in general. It was actually my second time doing that one, but with bacon this time. I think the last time I did it was with a coffee and some other thing that I have actually in that video there. So it was a little bit of a while back, but take a look at that. And then obviously Wingstop's Carolina Gold Barbecue Chicken Sandwich, which, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen the review from Justin over at Fast Food Pit Stops, just literally just burst onto the scene with this video. I had no idea. I haven't seen Justin in a while. It was great to see. And if you're going to see that, you're going to want to see this video, because when you see what he does, I won't give it away. It was pretty crazy, as it always is typically with Justin. So Justin, if you're watching this, shout outs to you. Great to see you on there. Hope you're doing well and everything as well. And happy birthday to you, of course. Good times across the board with Fast Food Pit Stop. So Carolina Gold Barbecue Chicken Sandwich, and then the throwaway one, which was kind of something that I planned to do on the stream that I think I remember telling you guys, was that cookie butter donut. And I ended up doing that early in the morning anyway. I was up and I figured, you know what, let me just go knock this one out. And that's actually what I did, which was a lot of fun to do right there in their little courtyard area where our Dunkin' is here in Pasadena, California. So naturally, the little tagline on that one was, does butter make it better? You'll have to watch that video to find out. But it was actually just a lot of fun to put together quickly at the same time there. So a couple of other things that are in the hopper, but the other one that you're going to see on Sunday should kind of dovetail, I think, with that one pretty nicely there. So we'll leave it just at that. So I think it should be fun for you. So you'll have the restream, the replay from this live stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific. And then on Sunday, you'll have the brand new review at 3 p.m. as always in the afternoon. And I figured it's kind of fits for a Sunday from when you see what it is. So it should work out pretty nicely. Then I'll be in the middle of a rainstorm, so we'll see what happens after that. But good times with the content for sure, and it just keeps rolling along, guys. Like I said, a lot of fun putting this stuff up. Let's see here, Misty Smith. Let me ask you a question over here. Are you ready to wiggle? When aren't we ready to wiggle? Is the question. That should be the thing. Chuck Wallace, you are 6'5". I'm about 6'3". Just a little over 6'2.5", actually, about 6'3". Let's see here. Chris Brown, what it do? Tomorrow and Sunday at Mickey D's, you can go 4 for $4 deal in the app. Either McChicken, a McDouble, a 4-piece McNugget, small fries, and drink for $4. Cool, very cool. I'll have to check the look. Very tasty. Definitely digging those deals, of course. Yes, I had a feeling, Jackie, you'd be trying that. You should be trying that. Absolutely there. I'd love to kind of put something like that together. And if I actually have a little bit of a break this month sometime, maybe I will, just to kind of put that together and do it myself and have my peeps over at my BK see if they can just kind of make that at the same time, because that's something that they could easily replicate and do over here. I don't know why they haven't, but that'd be kind of fun to do. Erna, ready to wiggle as always. Sebas T, the 2 matches ended with PKs. What did you think? Did your teams win? I don't know if you're asking that for me or for somebody else here, Sebas. Just wondering. Just wondering. Shout outs to E. Noel jumping in here. My sister, Mi Familia, is in here as well. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's chilly up here in the mountains. Jeff and I say, what up? What it do? Hopefully you guys are doing all right. Obviously, with it being chilly. I haven't checked out A Christmas Story Christmas yet, the official sequel to A Christmas Story. I'm going to plan on doing that at some point, maybe this weekend when it rains. That'd be the time to watch it. I actually have 3 episodes of Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities to finish out tonight. So I want to get that out of the way. And incidentally, if any of you guys have watched 1899 yet on Netflix, hopefully you did. Let me know here in the chat, because that is a banging show. Really that awesome show. Awesome show. Freaky show at the same time. Which, by the way, let's talk freaky for a quick second here. I checked out a movie called Smile last night. And I gotta tell you, that is one freaky movie as well. It came out, I guess around Halloween time. And it's creepy. Absolutely creepy, and a pretty original story, I thought, for the most part. There's something that it's very similar to that we can talk about if you guys want to remind me this next week if you guys watch it. But Smile is easily a pretty good thriller horror flick. It's got some pretty good, really nasty sequences in it that I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I got to admit, pretty cool. So good times there. All right. Annette, I haven't seen any of the World Cup today. I've been inundated just doing stuff to catch up and just getting ready for the weekend, so I have not a chance to watch. I'll probably check some of the highlights of the World Cup just to go see there for sure. Tony Montana, I got a chance to try the new BLT quarter pounder with cheese at Mickey D's. I had a lot of fun reviewing that one. Of course, you can find it here on the channel naturally in the McDonald's playlist. Definitely will be getting the double patty kind next time. It's really the only way to have it if you're going to do it, because you really got to go big on that one. The beef is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Dom's World is drinking some hot chocolate and eating ice cream while watching the live show. Awesome. That is definitely a nice little combo right over there, for sure. We got snowflakes from my sister over here, of course, and of course those custom emojis coming through in effect. Very, very cool. Chucky Wallace is asking me how tall I am again. A little over 6'2.5", almost 6'3". Let's see. Hope you feel better soon. Ed Keaton, Ed, what is going on with you? Let me see here. Coming down with, oh, no, not again. No. COVID is no bueno. Absolutely there. Which, by the way, my wifey and I have to do our 4th shot here very soon, so I am not looking forward to that. I'm gonna maybe, I don't know, I may actually wait until January to do that because I don't want to put myself in an issue. Considering how I went through the last time. We'll have to see how that goes. But shout outs, I'm giving you some prayer hands right now, Ed, because obviously, just go do what you got to do and get through the next few days. Keep yourself as hydrated as possible and rest. Please do that. Let's see. E. Noel is saying I'm 6'1". We just talked about that last week, sister. You know that's not true. Let's see here. Very, very good. All right, shooting on down. Okay, guys, before we got the prayer hands coming up for Ed Keaton. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we're doing the clap. Thank you for Misty Smith, of course. Chow Lore, thank you so much. I'm doing okay. Robert Giles, please don't stop making vids. I don't plan to. There's new content every single week. I usually have a minimum of 3 videos a week in a live stream typically, or at the very least, usually 2 in a live stream, depending on how it goes. But I definitely have content every single week, literally for the last 9+ years now, going on 10, which will be next August, which is crazy to think about. So I'm definitely looking forward to keeping it going there for sure. Good times. Tony Montana, got a chance to try the Arby's Deluxe Wagyu. Yeah, the good stuff. I had a lot of fun reviewing that the first time. Very tasty. Ed Keaton, you got it. Absolutely. Yes, you will be fine. Drew, you always add a few inches on YouTube. Is that what they say? They usually say, like, you appear a little bit taller, a little bit just bigger on camera. All of us, we do, right? I guess it's the way the lens works. I have no idea. But I'm not touching that one any further than that. So, guys, before we get into the review, I've got something to show you. And obviously, it's another addition to the Masters of the Universe line. And this one is a combo. I want you to take a look at this one, guys. Take a look at Teela and Zoar right over here. So very, very cool. This used to be a separate deal back in the day, but they packed them together, and this is an exact recreation of Zoar, which is actually kind of like the bird form of the sorcerers, if you ask me, because Teela is eventually, that's her mom, so to speak. So, but very cool in terms of the articulation look on Teela right there. She looks really, really cool, and obviously she has her garb that goes around there, her comic accurate garb for the mini comics, and the actual bird itself is very cool. I never had this one. I actually had the evil version of it. I believe the name was Screech, which you're probably going to see eventually come out here in Origins. But take a look at little Home Slice over here. He's all excited playing with this toy. Make the wings flap, snap-on battle pack, which is very cool. But this set This is only available off of Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth. It's an exclusive. You can't find this on Amazon or anywhere in store. You have to order this particular one. But it just looks killer. I mean, just the way that it looks there. Heroic warrior goddess commands flying falcon into battle. So very, very cool. And on the back of it, just to show you here, Teela and Zoar share a special connection. And I didn't read that ahead of time. Each tied in the spirit of the Eternian goddess right over there. So they are connected. And as you can see, it looks like Teela's going toe-to-toe with Skeletor right there under the wing, which looks really cool. And if you take a look on the background, there's Screech. There's the evil version right there underneath the 47 for the people watching this right now. But really, really cool artwork. Castle Grayskull, of course, in the background. Really killer. And obviously it shows you here how to put on, how to flap the wings. There's a button in the very back there. There's a stand for her to sit on. And you've got the armor and stuff to put on her as well, too, there. And all of these characters that you can see here, including the Rotom, which I haven't showed you guys yet. Actually, I have that. But which is very, very cool. But King Randor, I'm still waiting on, but everybody else is here. So very, very cool. Another little quickie shot of a Masters of the Universe. I love the artwork. Again, it takes me back to my childhood. I totally love checking these things out. They are just really, really cool. This is the combo pack of Teela and Zoar, and really, really cool look to this. Really, really cool. So nice stuff all around as always. You guys all know I'm a geek when it comes to Masters of the Universe, so you already know what it is with that there. I'm a master of the Peepverse. Spice Squad, what's going on? Really great to see you guys. Really great to see you guys. All right, you ready for the first review of the night? I think we should just jump right on into it right now. Dom's World says, oh, cool. Robert says, dang, she's thick. She got some thick legs, absolutely. All right, ready to go with this here. Good times across the board. Chualora, 6 feet. Very nice. Very nice. I'm just going up the chat here real quick to see if there's anything sticking out. Dom's World's going to be rooting for Argentina. Very nice. All right, if you guys are ready for this review, give me a snowflake here in the chat. Let's get this going over here right now because I am super excited to give this a shot. Excited. Let's see. Sticker collecting. Ian, I heard that Mr. passed away on Halloween. Yes, that's true. We talked about that last week. We did the moment of silence for J.Knepper. I'm very, very hurt by that still. Very shocked by it at the same time. So, again, just an amazing community member. It was really sad to hear that. Very, very sad to hear that. I still holds a thought that I'm still thinking about that, seriously. Critical East Japan, Paul, thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you, man. Digging all the current content, of course. Of course, I retweeted out. Paul is doing it big over at Critical Eats. You don't know, guys. You need, if you don't know, you need to know. So jump on over there. He's definitely doing it up. All right, so let's get this review going over here, guys. We've got a couple of fun ones tonight, naturally, here. This actually, I was kind of blown away when I saw this. This actually was something that was given to me, and I was like, you know what? I guess I'll give this a shot. So because my sister asked me this earlier, guys, take a look. Have you ever heard of Twinkie candy canes? This is new for me. It may be new for you too, or you guys may know of this already. This is an official item from Hostess. There's nobody else who makes this here, I guess. This is them. It's their packaging that's custom made, but candy canes that are Twinkie flavored. Never heard of these. Never heard of these. I had no idea. My sister just surprised me with this, and she's like, she sent me a picture as a surprise, and she's like, you want to give these a shot? I said, sure. let me give these a go. How bad could these be, right? So for my sister, you guys are watching this right now. For you and Jeff, love you guys. I appreciate you guys thinking of me while you were out. I think was this like a cost plus thing or a world market, something like that, but I don't know. I mean, the flavor of that, I don't know. But I said, you know, just to try one, but they come in like a pack of 12. So I'm like, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do with these if I don't like them. I'm sure they're going to be okay. I didn't want to look at any of the ingredients here, but just looking at the back of this, it just says Twinkies flavored, as this is trying to focus. Let's see. My focus needs focus. There we go. 12 candy canes. That's all you can really see there. But it's got the official graphic of the Twinkie right there too. Michael's. Okay, Michael's has these. If you guys have a Michael's in the area And Annette's like, Lord, oh my God. I know. Why not just have like a regular Twinkie, right? So I don't know. We'll have to see here. So let's get this open so I don't cut myself here. Let's give this a shot. And I'm not gonna smell anything with the box. I'm just gonna open it and see how this is on the inside. So we'll get this going. And let's see what we shall see. Oh, wow. There are some that are broken in here already, but take a look. So basically all lined up in effect there. And let's pull out. Wow, they're broken, sister. All right, here's one that's not, I think. Okay, well, I like the packaging. I mean, the packaging is cool on the inside. They're just kind of like hanging back in the cut there, and they kind of hang over the cardboard. So there is that. So let me make sure this one's not broken. I don't want to have an experience with this one here. So hang on 1 second. We'll get this open. There we go. I saw these were individually wrapped, and I'm like, okay, how am I going to do this on camera to hopefully get this thing? There we go. Well, just do it. As they say for Nike, just do it. All right, so here we go. Let's take off the plastic here. And as you guys can see, it is your standard candy cane. It is pretty glossy. I don't know if that's coming up on the camera here. It's very shiny. I know it's kind of dulled the way it looks there, but let's just try this. When you guys eat candy canes, do you start from like the hook, or do you go on the very bottom over there? Before I get started, let me see what you guys are going to start saying here in the chat there. Just say the top. This is the top or the bottom. Top or bottom when you go for a candy cane. Top or bottom. Let me see what you guys, who does it more? Spice Squad, glossy and flossy. Yes. Yes, Larry Nguyen. No box opening lesson for this one, for this Hostess 101. That's very cool. Hook is for crazy people. Start from the top. Okay, Larry Nguyen says the top. Bottom says Claw. Bottom says Dakota. All right. We got top. Wow, fish hook itself. Man, it seems like it's almost even here. Bottom. So I guess you probably just hold it from this side, right? And you kind of just go this way. Is that what it is? I don't need candy canes, so I don't know. Let's see. Burman Iran. Dude, I love these. I definitely start from the top. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to start from the top. Why not? It's probably easier on the bottom, but I'm just going to start from the top. Let's give this a go. See if this really tastes like a Twinkie. This is really going to be something here as I'm dropping plastic. All right, let's give this a go, guys. Let's peep this out. It's the Twinkie candy canes from Michael's, apparently, from E. Noel with love and Jeff with love. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Here we go. Well. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is like straight sugar, obviously, right? I feel like a vanilla type of flavor is trying to come out, but it's more of like a subdued sugary type of flavor that I feel it's building to something, but I'm not quite getting Twinkie yet. I mean, I like it better than a peppermint one, believe it or not. John Hendren, I need top. There you go. I appreciate you for the super chat donation. Thank you. Any second now, you'll be jumping up over here. I'm not getting Twinkie with this, sis. I'm not, but it's sugary. Yeah, this is more of a marketing thing. It's sugary, it's yellow, and it's white. So that's where the stripe is coming from. So it's kind of simulating, I guess, the cream and the actual one there as well. Yeah, it's sugary. That's pretty much it. John Hendren, there you go. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Twinkie candy canes, huh? Twinkie flavored, artificially flavored, because the Twinkie is as well. Let me go for a little bit more on this one here real quick here. Okay. I think I know what the trick is with this. You got to really take it in to get the flavor. I'm starting to feel like this is the creamy taste, the filling of it. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. I'm just a grown man having a candy cane online with you guys right now. Hang on one second. Yeah, I'm not getting... Well, the yellow cake possibly there, Tony. But it's the cream filling is beginning to kind of come through now with that. You have to go at it just a little bit more. You can't just kind of taste it and go, You got to really go at it. That's coming through right now. That's actually not bad. I was beginning to knock this one down point-wise as it's going. It's not outstanding, but it's definitely a nice little gimmick novelty. Yeah, now it's beginning to come through. Look how long I'm trying to go on to get the flavor, though. So if you give these a go, don't give up on it so quick. I mean, kind of let it marinate for a bit. Wow. Hang on one second here. Kevlar Wood Vest. Team top forever. I appreciate that super chat donation. Thank you. I guess you guys start from the top, right? I guess it's kind of the hook situation. It does get your fingers sticky though on the bottom here. I like it though. It's actually beginning to appeal to me just a little bit more because the flavor is beginning to come out. So this is interesting, guys. This is interesting. I think it's worth a review. I think if I were to do this as regular structured content like I put out during the week, I'd probably do this as a little quickie, to be honest with you, because it's actually, I think, worth it. So for any of you guys who are watching this right now, Drew, anybody else, Jackie, if you guys actually have this in your area, if you've seen this, Michael's is what it is. So if you guys have a Michael's in the area, jump on over to Michael's and give this a go. I've never seen this in any other store, like in Target. This is like more like a cost plus type of deal, if you ask me, world market type of thing. But I like this as I'm going there. And since I'm actually doing this right now with you, let me just see what the ingredients are. Sugar, glucose, syrup, water, artificial flavor, maltodextrin, titanium dioxide. That's what every growing girl and boy needs. An artificial color, FD&C, yellow number 5. Of course, yellow number 5 for the color of this here. So super healthy, obviously, but 50 calories for 1 cane, 12 grams of carbs, and it's got 10 grams of sugar in there as well. So this is, you know, for a little quick throwaway for the holidays, this is actually pretty good, guys. I have to admit. I was a little in the beginning not really getting it, but now I'm getting a decent amount of flavor from this. But you got to keep going at it. So it's a little bit addicting as I'm going, to be honest, too, which is pretty good. So overall, I think I'll do like a solid 7.5 on this. I mean, it's actually pretty tasty. Now that I'm getting into it there, it's very sweet initially, but then as you go into it more and more and more, you're going to get more of that flavor, especially if you've had Twinkies recently, you'll get it right away as the flavor begins picking up. But you just got to be careful because I've got a bunch that are broken in there on the inside. So, but even still, I don't think you're going to have more than maybe 1 or 2 of these at the most. This is going to last you a long time. But as you can see, pretty nice in terms of how it looks there. You'd expect it to be yellow and white, and they do a pretty nice job with that. So interesting, interesting, interesting. Shout outs to Noel and Jeff. I appreciate you guys. Big homie hugs all around. You already know this is actually a pretty fun novelty. Twinkie candy canes. Really cool, and a complete flip different type of product compared to what you're going to see in a few minutes here for the second review, just so you know. But I'm beginning to like this more and more. That's actually really tasty, actually. So really nice. All right, let me put this down over here as I'm getting further and further in there. And thankfully, I've got a little washcloth dampened, ready to go. Let's see, PB's heading to Michael's tomorrow. Very cool, very cool. Yay, titanium dioxide from Annette. Yeah, absolutely. What every growing boy and girl needs, right? Really, really good stuff with that. All right, we are back to normal from that. Yeah, but lots of fun on this one here. I got to say, I don't know. I'm not going to eat 12 of these or 11 of these. I'll see if the wifey wants to try one when she gets back. But pretty cool. I mean, I love the packaging. I'm a big fan of the packaging with these. They look really, really nice. And obviously, it's the official Hostess deal. Candy canes with Twinkie flavoring there. Who knew? Who knew? Really, really cool. All right, so let me see here in the chat. What have I missed? Let's see, Drew. They have mac and cheese ones with other weird flavors too. Yes, I've seen a few different options with mac and cheese lately. I think it's with Cheetos. I think they may be doing something else. It may be another brand from that too. Missy Smith, question of the day. What's your favorite type of Christmas cookie? Sugar cookie for me. For sure. Chewy Laura, Ian, does Carol like candy canes? She like, well, you know, not a favorite, but I know that she's okay with them. I'm not really a huge fan of peppermint. So it's not really my deal. So naturally, with these types of like, you know, Twinkie style and things with like the off flavors, I definitely am down with that. I'm definitely down with that. Luke Johnson, what it do? Happy Friday to you too. Absolutely. Maureen Descatato is talking to Berman right there. Have you started your Christmas shopping? I know I have already. Tony Montana. And she also had the Great Panda Express dinner just a couple hours before the stream. Very nice. The orange chicken with lo mein and a side of egg rolls. That's always a good, nice little combo right there. Of course, you can't go wrong with the orange chicken, right? It's really, really good stuff. Annette, thanks so much again for the follow, for the information on how to follow me on IG. And tip jar, PayPal, all that good stuff there. Which, guys, again, thank you so much. Naturally, with the holiday season coming around. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spice Squad, way better yellow and white than black and blue. Yes, actually, anything is better than black and blue. I'm just putting that out there. Anything is better than that. Kevlar, Peep, do you have a P.O. box? I do not. I do not. I have some fun candy I want to send you. At some point, I do plan on doing that. I just don't have a P.O. box currently at the moment there, Kevlar. I'm sorry. I don't. Let's see here. All right, shooting down the line. Maureen Descatato loves Panda Express. Absolutely. My chat, guys, I apologize. The chat is like flipping out here right now. It's flipping out. Lance, what it do? What it do? Shout outs to you. Thanks so much for jumping on. Ian K. Scott. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. EP, what was that? Not a back. I'm just seeing that on the screen there. Not a Backstreet Boys fan. What is that? I think there's some controversy with one of the members of Backstreet Boys recently that I saw in the news. I won't go any further than that, but it is what it is. Hopefully that'll get straightened out. Not cool. Not cool at all. Let's see here. Berman, let's see. Hey, Peep, ever heard of a Spartan Burger? I have not, actually. Or the Backyard's Bacon Burger. What's that? That definitely sounds like a lot of fun to check out. Oh, let's see here as we're going down the line. Annette Cervantes, can we have a moment of silence? Oh, we did this last week in that, but I'd be happy to do this again for you there. And I think we should actually, considering some of you guys may have missed that there. You guys can always rewatch that stream, but I think it would just be the right thing to do again for Mr. J.Knepper for sure. So just for a quick moment there, let's just bow our heads, and if you want to just close your eyes, whatever you'd like to do, we'll do a little quick moment of silence. If you want to put up some prayer hands here on the chat again, shout outs to Mr. J.Knepper, who I know is watching this stream from afar, but still just as close as ever here in the community. So with that, I appreciate that, Annette. We'll do that again for you right now. Quick moment of silence before we jump into the next review for Mr. J.Knepper. All right. And again, for those of you who don't know, Mr. J.Knepper, who passed away on Halloween a little over a month or two ago, just a very, very awesome contributing member to just the community in general, always would just interact with everybody here. Just a really great personality and someone who I was able to talk to kind of off, behind the scenes as well, through Patreon and just in general, just a really cool guy. So very, very sad to hear that. But again, shout outs to J.Knepper always, for sure. Let's see here. Clon Go, have I heard of the new horror movie from The Grinch? Yes, the mean one. I definitely want to check that out for sure. There's also one called, I want to say it's something, not Violent Night, because that's obviously something else that's with the guy from Stranger Things there. There's another Santa horror type movie where it looks like he has green eyes and he has an axe or something like that. So something else that was advertised. There's a lot of those types of movies coming out. So we'll have to see. For that. Lance Wu, my 18-month-old daughter is watching too, training a new generation of Peep This Out fans. That's so cool. Shout outs and a very happy holidays to your little one, to you and your little one, and your you and yours as well, Lance. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's too sweet. And hello. Thanks so much for watching. Bad Santa's the classic, of course. Absolutely there. The Grinch had a green body. Yes, he did. Absolutely as well. Tony Montana here. Finally got a chance to try the new Dunkin' cookie butter, a cold brew cookie. Okay, and then the cookie butter donut that I did last week as well. The cold brew was good enough, but the cookie donut was really good. I thought so too. Definitely pretty nice there. Mine was made a little interestingly, so to speak there. Maybe not fully. So you take a look at the review and you'll see what I'm talking about with that one there if you haven't seen it already. Berman, Peep This as a great indie horror movie called The Kuzno, which is so spooky. Well, that's cool. That's something to take note of for sure. I'll definitely take a look and see what's up with that one. Christmas Bloody Christmas, Chris Brown. That's it. I knew it was something with the name twice that was in there, and it shows him kind of walking. And I think it's on Shudder. I think Shudder it comes out with there, so I have to take a look at that. Drew's Food Reviews. You better watch out how Ian stole Christmas. Yes, I was definitely a fan of Better Watch Out for sure. My claim to fame being in that movie as a horror movie victim, which I was actually going to show that for next week. I was going to show you guys the every year I bring that movie out to show you for that one. So yeah, you'll be able to see. That was a lot of fun to do and to do a little work on that there, which was a very quick thing to do at the same time, but it was fun to do a little acting for the voiceover stuff. Very, very cool. Luke Johnson, she's my niece. Maddie loves eating. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Nice. Big Daddy Blow Pop, I love your light setup. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love it as well too there. We always adjust it around the holidays. It's usually orange and purple or some type of combo for Halloween behind me. And then usually it's blue, like a bluish purple throughout the rest of the year as well. And of course, I always keep my Christmas lights up. I just don't turn them on throughout the year. But I dig it. I love my lighting setup too. Thank you so much. I always want to give you the experience, to give you something visually striking to look at while I'm doing my thing. So I really have a lot of fun with this stuff. So thank you. I'm glad you dig it. I'm glad you dig it. Let's see, right before we jump into the last quickie review, Tony Montana, thoughts on the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special? It was mindless entertainment. It was okay, you know, with the Kevin Bacon thing, but it was just a little hokey. You know, it's a holiday thing. It's fine. But it really kind of gets you ready for the next version of Guardians of the Galaxy, which they're pretty much, you know, the new trailer premiered, and of course the new Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny premiered as well. There's a lot of great movies coming out this coming year for sure. Definitely gonna check out Violent Night. I watch all those types of movies. I love all the horror movies, and the holiday theme is always pretty awesome as well too there for sure. So I'm excited for that. Absolutely. Let's see here. My chat is moving. Hang on one second. I have this irrational fear of Rumpelstiltskin from Perman. Drew, you're a mean one, Mr. Peep. You know, my sister actually has these ornaments that actually play the music from the movie, which is kind of cool. And they sing like that, which is really cool too there. So you just you tap them, and I think they communicate with the other ones that are around it, I think there, because I think they were all moving. Sis, confirm that for me here in the chat. I think are they connected in some way, or you have to press them and they all just do their thing and they activate through sound? Because it was pretty cool, I have to admit. Very, very cool. Haven't checked out Noel Daily on Netflix. What is that actually there, Cholora? What is that? Let's see. It's a strangling season. Christmas is becoming the new offshoot of Halloween. It's beginning to be, there's a lot of nasty horror movies coming out for Christmas. You know, there's a lot of brutal stuff coming out. So we'll have to see. You know, it's just a lot of those types of things. You know, they kind of go hand in hand, I guess, you know, in a way. It's just like a real sick way to celebrate the holiday. I'm down with it. I'm here for it, okay? I am here for it. Well, they're all connected and they activate via motion sensor. There you go. Which, speaking of which, next week I have to bring out my keepsake Castle Grayskull that I got last holiday as well, too. So we'll take a look at that on the Better Watch Out video cover to show you as well. So we'll do that for next week in there, too, there. But that's what I thought, well, that's what I thought. They were all connected because the faces were moving at the same time. So it was really cool how that worked right there, which was really, really cool. All right, as we get into the next review, Luke Johnson, there were our 50-cent double cheeseburgers today at McDonald's. Yes, it's still going on till the end of the night. Depending upon where you are time zone wise, it's still going. I may even consider doing that after the stream. Who knows? Who knows? Thoughts on the Ant-Man 3 trailer? It looks interesting. Honestly, it looks interesting. I love, not to spoil it, but everybody knows Kang the Conqueror is in that movie. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. I think it's finally going to be, phase 5 is going to be kind of like the beginning of the return. Phase 4 really was all over the place with all the TV shows mixed in with everything. We need to get back to the movies for sure to do it right there. So we'll have to see. Do I like Christmas or Halloween more? Absolutely Halloween. That's always going to be my all-time favorite without a doubt. But I love Christmas, especially if it's a Nightmare Before Christmas. All that stuff connected there. You got to do it connected. We got to give yourselves a clap, everybody, for Misty Smith. It's going down. Always. Got to love Misty. I appreciate you doing what you do. Well, I made bacon cheeseburgers up here tonight. You missed out, or did you? Wow. There's still time. There's still time to grab one. That sounds pretty amazing. But you can't fade a 50-cent double cheeseburger from Mickey D's with extra pickles and extra onions. That's a lovely situation. And speaking of, we might as well jump into this last review here because we're coming up on 10 minutes till already, guys. Guys, I was actually at Walmart a few days ago, and I came across a bunch of exclusive flavors of Pringles, and we're going to be taking a look. I know it's my mom's favorite. More chips, right? Well, guys, this is an exclusive through Walmart. I could not pick these up. Philly cheesesteak? Really? 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 Everybody all together. Really? It looks pretty interesting, guys. I mean, I love the artwork that they do on here naturally, but this just looks nuts. This looks nuts. No pickles for Annette. That's no worries. Get the extra onions, though. But yes, look at this. Really? See, there we go. Spice Squad's got it. Philly cheesesteak, guys. Really interesting with this. I love Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. When I went back to Philly with my cousin, I want to say it's been over 10 years now, actually. We actually went to Gino's and Pat's where they were kind of dueling across the street there, and it was Gino's we went to, and it was awesome. I mean, it was really delicious. But when I saw this, I'm like, no way. No way. Philly cheesesteak with this here. Critical Eat says it sounds really good. I'm hoping it's going to be like a smoky beef flavor with a little bit of cheese, and actually, of course, we've got the bun that's there as well. This should be pretty interesting. Tony Schultz says, I want a cheesesteak now. I'm serious, right? I mean, you can't go wrong with the shaved beef like this with the cheese, the peppers, wit or without, wit with or without. What's the saying how it goes with this here? I don't really know, but is it wit or without? There we go, Drew. There you go. But interesting. But apparently it's only at Walmart. This was, I think it was $1.69 or $1.79 for the can, so to speak. I have no idea what's in this in terms of ingredients, but we'll have to see. But is this, as Robert Gala says, naturally it looks like a beautiful situation? Could it be a beautifully flavorful situation? We're about to see here right now. So again, I'm trying to get my focus. There we go. My focus needs focus tonight. It's a little bit better. But take a look at that. We got a little bit of onion flavor. It could be, I mean, I can kind of see how they're going to simulate this just a little bit. So let's pop the top, because once you pop, you can't stop. And that was good timing with that one right there. So I'll let you guys take a look. I'm not going to take any aroma test just yet. It looks like any standard nondescript Pringle on the inside. Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh. All right, I'm just going to tell you, I got to give you my honest opinion, as I always do in my reviews with this. Right off the break, I can't even bring myself to say this right now. this This smells like feet. It smells like straight up feet, okay? This is... Oh, man, I don't... I don't know about this. I don't know. Oh, this is pungent. This is like, you know, I'm doing like a 3 to 5 mile run or something like that, and I'm just... Yeah, that is... Oh, man, I don't know, guys, all right? I'm keeping it 100 with you guys right now. I don't know. So does it smell like a normal Philly cheesesteak? No, absolutely not. I think they're trying to go for like the pungent type of cheese smell with this, but that was instantly off-putting to me as soon as I did it right there. So I'm going to go for one of these. I think I'm going to do this a different way. I'm going to go for a bite of one, kind of give it a chew, take a second bite, because naturally you can't get the full effect of this unless you actually, you know, go for at least a couple. And by the way, that comment, Berman, Dirty Troll Feet, you guys have to watch Troll on Netflix if you haven't seen that one. That is crazy good movie for Troll. But yeah, that is a... Man, I don't know. Let's just get into it. Here we go, guys. The Philly cheesesteak Pringles, exclusive to Walmart. Now I'm beginning to wonder why that is. I think I just answered my own question. Let's peep this out. Oh. Wow. All right, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I got pepper flavor with this. The peppers, cheese. Hang on, let's keep going. Wow. Don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, like some people that don't like certain types of cheese, like stinky cheese, things that are really, really pungent. This works. Oh my God. I'm getting peppers with this. Peppers, cheese. Not so much beef. It's really the condiments that go on the cheesesteak. Wow. Oh man. Philly feet steak flavor from Drew. Yeah, guys. It's pungent. It's still off-putting to smell like that from the can, but I'm getting peppers. Now I'm getting maybe a little bit more of the onions kind of coming through. Maybe it's playing with my head, but you definitely get the peppers. You get the cheese. I'm going to put this on like some turkey sandwiches I'm going to be making. That's pretty nice. Wow. Now I'm beginning to wonder, why is this a Walmart exclusive? Why isn't this in more places? Oh yeah, that's really good. They could have just added some beef smoke to this or something to give it just a little bit more at the end. But you're getting the cheese, obviously, and the pepper flavor. And overall, that's a fun novelty as well. Guys, we've had a couple of good ones tonight. I mean, I was really concerned about these initially. Flavor-wise, I don't know if I was kind of getting it with the Twinkies until I got into it more. So this was actually pretty good. And with the Philly cheesesteak, guys, that's a pretty banging situation too. Really, really nice. I mean, don't judge a book by its cover with this. Naturally, it's still very strong. I don't know why I was getting that whole like that feet smell, because it's reminding me of like that real stinky type of cheese, because there's obviously so much of it because it's a full can. But it is really pretty tasty. Let me go for one more and then we'll rate this. I am surprised, and I'm thankful too, because that would have been nasty if that smell would have been pretty much what I'm tasting, because in my mind I was already kind of going there. Yeah, these are good. These are good. Wow. Philly cheesesteak Pringles. Who knew? All together. Really? Really? It works. I'm kind of surprised. But again, it's more of the condiments that you put on a Philly cheesesteak. So you're getting the onion flavors, you're getting the peppers mostly. It's really hard to explain, but there are definitely peppers you can taste with this, along with that pungent type of cheese. So I like that. I just wish they could have added a little bit of smoke at the very end of it there. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to go like an 8.3 on this one, just below an 8.5. Initially, when I was smelling this was pretty much going to be like in the 6 category if this wasn't going to be good. If it was not good at all in terms of flavor, it was going to be less than that. But it really redeemed itself right away But go into it with at least 1 or 2 of these, and I think you'll dig it, because it really is pretty tasty for what this is, guys. Not bad, not bad at all. Philly cheesesteak Pringles. Who knew? That is actually very, very tasty. I'll be actually having a few of these while I'm watching my show in a little while. So very, very tasty on that. Very tasty on that. Man, don't judge a book by its cover. It's true what they say. That was a classic example right there, because that was throwing me off big time. Chewy Laura, I wear my light blue t-shirt for family photos, Christmas photos. Very nice, very nice. I've actually had this shirt for a very long time. It's one of my favorites, actually. Oh, good times with that. Spice Squad, loving to see 2 reviews tonight. Yes, for the remainder of the month, you're going to see 2 reviews throughout the month naturally there. Naturally, of course, with the Philly cheesesteak Pringles, I'm anxious for the some of the others that you may see. Good times across the board there with that for sure. Let me see here. You guys are commenting about the stinkiness of the Pringles, definitely. Star Vlogs, what's going on? Great to see you, man. Let's see, Stinky Feet Pringles exist in another universe. Apparently, they've just materialized here on my channel, my friend. So it is what it is. What could you do? But good times across the board with that. Stinky chips, according to Enoel. Let's see, Big Daddy Miller, how does it compare to the MOA Burger Pringles? You know, I never got those. Those are the Halo Pringles. I never tried those. I've seen them in the stores too. I just have not tried those at all. Spice Squad, we need some smoke situation. We need to find a way to add some smoke to those chips. If you have something that you can add to it naturally, putting that with a sandwich or anything else that you make, I think is going to really enhance it. But even that much further. But I gotta say, Pringles Foot Locker from Ned Cervantes. That's the collabo you all want to see. Pringles and Foot Locker. That's what it is. Oh man, I could not work in a shoe store or anything like that personally there. Even back in the days of Married with Children with Al Bundy, back then. Too much. Feet chips, I know, it's craziness. It's craziness tonight, craziness. Well guys, it's hard to believe we are already at the end of the evening already. This was a very fast hour, but let me just take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you guys for jumping onto the stream here. Again, my holiday streams continue every Friday this month. As we go down the line, I have to take a look at the schedule for the end of the month naturally about when certain days fall, but you know, I'm not planning on any changes there. And since we're talking about it real quick here, let me just see the schedule. Looks like everything is good actually. So we have next week is the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. So that'll be the best time towards the end over there. So right before Christmas Eve, we'll have the stream 2 weeks from then. That'll be a fun one as well. Maybe we'll see about breaking out the Christmas sweater for that stream there. So that'll be kind of fun to do. And we'll go from there. But guys, again, thank you so much for jumping on. I always say I appreciate the love and support always. You guys have a lot of choices when it comes to content here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys making my channel one of your stops here in my little section of the YouTube universe. Like I say, I'm a passionate content creator that loves creating what I do, but naturally having you guys enjoy it and reach out to me and let me know that I'm doing a great job and it's distracting you guys enough, sending me those direct comments. I greatly appreciate that as well too there. So thank you so much. With the holidays coming around the corner, let's all be thankful for what we have, not for what we don't. Every day that you wake up, you have a chance to make it a better day. Any way, shape, or form that you can. Err on the side of positivity. Make it the best day you possibly can naturally there. We just don't know what tomorrow will bring. As we've seen recently with some people in our community, of course, it's very important to just keep it in perspective as the world is going crazy around you. Let's just try and keep ourselves distracted and have as much fun as possible here on these streams, here on the content, here on any of your favorite content creators' channels as well. We have an amazing community, especially in the food review community, a lot of great people. Drew's Food Reviews, all the major peeps that you know all throughout the platform as well too, that you guys all know, just all the amazing foodies that are out there. Continue to keep doing what you're doing and naturally enjoy your holidays as they're getting closer and closer. And naturally, I'll keep doing what I'm doing, bringing you brand new content every single week like I've been doing. And of course, live streaming here on Fridays. 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and with the replays coming up on the weekends. In this case, again, just to remind you, the replay for tonight will be tomorrow, which is going to be the 10th, Saturday. We'll do that at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, you'll have the brand new review that I'll be putting out on Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So very excited to do that. Tony Montana, favorite holiday Christmas Starbucks Frappuccino drink? You know, not so much Frappuccino, but I do like the Irish mocha, the Irish cold brew stuff, I should say. And the pumpkin cold brew of some places that still have it, of course, which is really good too as well. So good times across the board. And let me just say, this was a very fast hour. Yes, it was. Yes, it was a very fast hour. Mr. Jimmy, mi familia, what's going on? Great to see you on here, Mr. Jimmy. Great to see you. Great to see you. No worries. No worries that you just got here. You made it in time. We took a look at one of the new Masters of the Universe goodies over here, the combo pack of Teela and Zoar, and then naturally finished it out with Twinkie Candy Canes, courtesy of Noel, the other portion of Mi Familia, which can be found at Michael's, #unsponsored, and Philly Cheesesteak Pringles, only at Walmart, which turned out to be a pretty banging situation outside of the initial aroma, which was pungent in a way that I don't recommend you initially go in quickly the way I just did. It was a little off-putting. That's all I'm going to say. And as Zach Galifianakis says, with Jennifer Lawrence, you should be off-putting, so to speak. I love that bit from the two people with trees or something like that. Yes, Mr. Jimmy, candy canes in the Twinkie vein. Absolutely. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, guys, enjoy your weekend. You've got a lot of stuff coming up to look forward to as well. The chat is definitely lit right now, Mr. Spy Squad. I appreciate that. I think our chat just paused right there. But shout out to each and every one of you, to everyone who has contributed through Super Chat or PayPal. Of course, you guys will be listed down below. Thank you so much for your love and support as always. And we'll definitely rock this out there. And just to finish out with the two closing endings that I usually do here. And as always, this is Ian K closing out the live stream for December 9th, the second week of December, guys. It's going quick. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, guys. And just in case you guys didn't see my my IG from last week, hopefully you guys tuned in there, because I was telling you I was going to be going in and out after the stream, and I put up some pictures of what I had. I got all like double onions and all that stuff there. I think it was double sauteed onions, and basically just a whole big onion fest in there. Raw onions, everything in there. It was really, really tasty. So like I told you I was going to do that, I did that, and it was really, really awesome. So good times across the board there. So I'm going to be here in the chat for the next minute or so until it times out, of course, as always. So again, I'll try and answer what I can. Klongo, I'm glad you dug the reviews for tonight. Again, we'll be doing some more festive stuff next week as well. But I'm looking forward to another fun time, naturally, next week with you guys. So join me, won't you? At 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Fridays, and of course with the regular content during the week. Lots to look forward to. Lots to look forward to, guys. So with that, last few things here quickly. Let's see here. Maureen Descatado is telling everybody to have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Misty Smith, I appreciate you greatly. Love you, love you, love you, all of you guys. Dom's World, Annette Cervantes, you already know. Great, great, great to see everybody here. Scott Messerschmidt as well. Ed Keaton, do feel better and get better and stay well. Drink your hot tea and just keep yourself just calm and just get through your next few days, and you'll be okay. Two people with trees. Yes, that's what it is, EP. Yes, they got to bring that back. They really do. Good times. There's a lot of great clips you can find online with that. All right, guys, I am going to, I'm heavily considering getting my 50-cent cheeseburger right now, a double cheeseburger at Mickey D's, and catching up on my Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, my last few episodes to watch for that. Thanks for the stream, according to EP. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. You already know what it is. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you all. And we will definitely talk very, very soon. Maureen Descatado lives In-N-Out and Habit Burger Grill. Great choices. And at Cervantes, McDonald's sounds like a plan. Yes, it does actually right now, especially for 50 cents with extra pickle, scratch that for Annette, and extra onions, of course. All right, guys, I love you. Watch for the next reviews coming up on Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a wet one here in Southern Cali. And with that, peace. I'm out.